Hi, I'm Tamala with Your Empowerment Place, and I just finished a channeling with Zed where they talked about information upcoming around the Trump Biden election. So check it out.
Hello, beloved. We are so happy to be with you today and be with the one speaking as we begin to offer our condolences on everything that has happened on your planet the last few years. It has been a travesty and a travesty, and we wish that it could be different, but based on the choices of those on the planet, these are the results. And as you know, that's how it works on your planet. The earth plane is set up as a choice and consequence experience. That is the framework of the human experience. It's all about choice and consequence. Some people call that karma. The one speaking refers to it as karma, and that's okay. The name in itself is accurate explanation of the choice and consequence experience. So she specifically asked us to talk about the Trump Biden election, and we were present when she was explaining earlier her thoughts, her what we have talked to her in the past about, and that Biden had the opportunity to set Kamala Harris up to be the next president during his first term as president, but was unable to do so because the choices of the Republican Party. And so he has elected to stay for the second term so that he can try to accomplish this goal and intention during his second term. Now, it is 89% to 91% probability at this time that he will meet his sole purpose. And what that means is there's an 89 to 91% chance right now. If the election were right now, there would be an 89 to 91% chance that he would be elected. Now, it is some months between now and the election in the United States, and lots of things can change between now and then. Choices can be made, and many choices will be made by all parties. Some of the changes will be for this time that there will be a legitimate third option that could be chosen by some people. Now, we would like to offer this clarity. We know that there are probably some humans that are thinking this. It's because it's accurate and true. Excuse us, we would like to take a drink at this time. We do tend to drink a lot because we talk pretty fast. There is a viable third person option that will be available for people to choose from. And in the past, it has been candidates with minimal impact on the election. Uh, Um, but there is a candidate who is running that has some backing that might be detrimental to the cause of what he's saying that he would like to present or offer into the human experience. And we will say that differently. There is a candidate, Kennedy, and he says that he wants to do all of these separate things, right? Everyone has a platform, right? These are the things that he wants to do. Because of his affiliation with chaos, because of his affiliation with untruth, he is a decoy. He is a plant. He is someone who is there in order to steal votes from both sides so that neither party is able to accomplish their goals. Now, some may say, oh, well, that's a good thing. it would be a good thing if his platform had the potential for winning and his platform was viable and full of integrity, but it is not. Again, we have said that he has affiliated with both chaos and untruth. Because he is affiliated with both chaos and untruth, he is marginally better than the Republican Party at this time, meaning it still will perpetuate chaos and untruth in the earthly human American experience for another 4 years. Okay. So we just want to offer that to you. If you're considering him, go back and review what he said, what he's written, what he's spoken out of his mouth about all the different topics, and see if you can find where he himself, not speculation, not other people's opinion, but he himself has been saying untruths and inserting chaos into the experience. All right. And do that for all of the candidates. But we wanted to speak on that because there is an opportunity that he can actually create a pathway so that Trump will can be elected in November of 2024. Okay. So we want that to be out there. Right now, it's a slim potential that Trump will be elected because of all of the things that are going on for him, um, physically, mentally, financially, lawfully, and so forth. Um, because he also may not stay on the planet. It is conceivable that he will get a criminal judgment against himself, and in lieu of going to jail, he could flee the country. If it's a short time jail thing for, say, contempt of court, he would go and come out and say, "Hey, I'm a martyr." But if it is a 10-year, which would be a lifetime, what is this called? Sentence, then he will flee. He will either leave the planet or he will flee to a foreign country. And you know what we mean when we say leave the planet. That means leave his body. Um, and all of these are viable options for him. The insertion of the Kennedy person into the mix is there on purpose. On purpose. It is part of the chaos quotient that is leading much of the American political system at this time. And don't fool yourself into thinking that the president is the only one that is creating and inserting or has the potential to create or insert chaos into the human experience. It's all of the representatives, all of the senators, all of the judges, all the council people, all elected officials have the opportunity either to provide for the health and welfare of the citizens or to create chaos. Okay. And we would encourage you to elect those that are interested in the health and wellness of the citizens, health, wellness, prosperity of all the citizens. If there's any judgments, restrictions, power over, we would caution you to look at that further and see what the intention is. If the intention is for the health, safety, and welfare of the community, that's one thing. But if it is in order to have power over others, that is a completely different experience and what you would call the negativity. So we encourage you not to align yourself with negativity because negativity will keep you in the karmic cycle. Making positive, highly high vibrational choices those are going to lead you towards your next evolutionary experience. So, we have talked on the Trump experience for Biden. Biden is intended to bring in the next African American president, as the one speaking has mentioned, and he will attempt to do that in this next election cycle. He will give his best to try to make that happen because it is his sole purpose. It is intended, it is his intention and the intention of the universe that he live through the next election. And then after he is elected and installed, which would be after the next January swearing in, that would be January 2025. After that time, it is up to him how long he wishes to stay in the physical body or in the position, because he will have the opportunity to give Kamala Harris, or his vice president, at that time, more duties so that they can do more and he can do less. And then he also has the opportunity to become unwell so that his vice president could be sworn in to be president for a period of time. And he also has the opportunity to leave the planet. He could do all of those things or any of those things, but those are his current options at this time. It is not. It is not expected at this time that he will live through the next 4-year period, though he could. He absolutely could choose to, because he chose to this time, because he did not fulfill his intention because of the interference of the Republican Party. So none of this is written in stone. It is entirely still the choice of everyone in the situation, and it is also the choice of all the voters, because there is a slim chance that he is not going to be elected, and that will happen if people are not aware and paying attention to the Kennedy and to um, the other folks that can siphon off votes. But it is not intended universally that Trump be president again, because he has shown in his past experience and has said in his current words what his intentions are, and his intentions are to dominate, to disempower, and to destroy. He is here to kill, steal, and destroy. And that is what he is going to do. He's going to kill opportunities for other human beings, for other races, for other classes of gender identities, sexual orientations. He's going to destroy government systems, and he is going to steal opportunities, finances, and health opportunities from those that need it. That is his intention. That is his soul's intention. He is doing what he came here to do. And so when many talk about the fight between good and evil, light and dark, this is what it is. It's not some person in a devil costume and some person in an angel costume, clashing swords on a hill somewhere. It is in the everyday experience. The choices, whom you choose to believe, whom you choose to support, what processes, what thought waves, what energies that you align yourself with and don't align yourself with. Those are the fights. The fights are internal, inside your own thoughts and emotions and actions, and external, in ones that you affiliate with other people, including elected officials. And you are creating your own karmic consequences. So while things are not perfect at this time, you do get to choose whether to fall backwards into dominion and domination, or move forward towards equality for all. And that's basically what this election is. And you will get to choose. Choose wisely because you will receive the consequences of your choice. We will see you next time. Know that we are with you, we love you, and we are looking forward to our next interactions.
If you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs up. Like, share this with anybody that you think could benefit, and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future content.